Hello, and welcome to Spiritual Living Today. We are here to experience this human life in all of its glorious contrast. Jennifer Lonnberg and her guides have been helping people bridge the gap between spirituality and being human, and how to realistically and practically incorporate spirituality into all aspects of our daily life since 2015. She is the author of multiple books, including Embodied Grace, A Woman's Path to Empowerment, and The Secret Experiences of a Closet Psychic. This is the place to be to talk about all things life and spirituality. We hope you enjoy this episode.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jennifer Lonnberg, and I am the host of Spiritual Living Today, a new podcast where we're going to be talking about all things spirituality, life, business, happiness, joy, peace, and everything else that goes in between that, right? Like in this human life, we have to deal with so many different things. And part of that is actually looking at everything from what I call the 5 pillars. So physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and galactic energy. So hello, everybody, and welcome. If you've followed me at all before, you have already heard me talk about these 5 different pillars. If you're new, hello and welcome. And I hope to help spread some light, spread some joy, spread some easiness on this human life and really talk about spirituality and how we can bridge the gap. So when I talk about the 5 pillars, the physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and galactic energy, I really feel like it's important because when my guides really started working with me and asked me to step out into the work I do, which has been known in the past as embodied grace, that's kind of been the theme and the energy behind my work, and it still is. But of course, like everything, it's evolved over time. And so with this idea of embodied grace, whenever I first wrote that book and when I was going through my own struggle and really beginning to become aware of what law of attraction was and the idea that if you could change your thoughts, you could change your mind, and that would then change the outcome and the experiences in your life. And all of those things to me built together to create what I wanted to call embodied grace, which is just a life that feels graceful and easy. And to me, it was like dancing across a stage like Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire. I wanted an easy, flowing life. Now I've come to understand that it's really being in divine flow, because when you're in divine flow, it makes life so much easier. But in order to be in divine flow, we have to look at this whole human experience. Part of that is physical. Being in this physical body comes with its own challenges for everyone in different ways, right? And then also the mental. We have to be in touch with what we're thinking, where the thoughts are coming from, if they're programs, patterns, or paradigms that we've learned, or if we're actually being intentional about what we're thinking. And then emotional, because we have emotions. And emotions to me are just like road signs. They're telling us if we're in alignment or if we're getting out of alignment. And they're not good or bad, but they're just giving us direction as to where we're at as far as being in divine flow. Now, the spiritual stuff can mean so many things to so many different people. I was raised Christian. I consider myself Christian. Jesus and the angels have always been a part of my spirit team, but I also channel divine beings of light that are not what you would consider angelic. They are literally spiritual beings that come from all different places. But in my mind, that's only strengthened my communication with God. That's only strengthened my own personal spiritual relationship to divine, because God is so much bigger than anything we could even imagine, right? And then I like to talk about galactic energy, because as we're becoming more and more aware of the spiritual pieces in our life, we're also becoming more in tune with the universe. And so the galaxy, there's so much going on when it comes to the galaxy. We can look at astrology, we can look at just the frequencies and the geomagnetic storms and solar flares and all of these things that actually impact us as humans on this planet. So within this podcast, we'll be talking about all of those things because I feel like they're all part of really learning to live a spiritual life today. So I want to welcome you guys to the podcast. I hope you enjoy this. I'll be looking forward to interaction with my listeners and with my clients and with my friends that are all going to be tuning into this. So sending you guys lots of love. I just wanted to come in and do a quick introduction of what to expect for this podcast moving forward. And I just want to say thank you for being here. Sending lots of love. I will see you guys in the next episode.
Thank you so much for joining us today. Don't forget to grab the free downloadable resources for this episode. You can find the details in the show notes.
Remember that Jennifer offers an app, a variety of online courses, as well as private VIP coaching and mentorship. You can find out more about this on her website at jenniferlonberg.com.